character loyalists, looks like.
Both of them, well, like, got significant buffs or changes to their kit, right?
Of course, Arrow using the Link, known for in the Breath of the Wild version. Now the young Link is more of the classic Link that we know. Yeah. All right, but we're gonna go straight into it. Both these two just starting off boxing situations.
I think Yoichi, he definitely, in my match against him, he was using a lot of the Gordo to control the space. But I don't think he's going to get the same kind of... Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to get the same kind of benefit against Link because Link can also control the space with his many projectiles.
He can control space with projectiles, and he's got a sword. So, of course, in this game, early meta, very strong, but reads the roll with the forward smash. Still looking nice and keeping on those juggles.
Back air. We're switching sides.
Yep. I mean, Link in general is just a much quicker character than he was. You can feel the agileness in him, and that fair is going to be able to close out that stock, even on a big character like Dedede.
I mean, I think, like, everyone just got better frame data, right? Oh, please finish that. There we go. Hammer down.
Even got the sweet spot on that hammer, too.
Alright, so we're tied up here, game one. Both players... He's kind of feeling it.
Yeah, I feel like in the early percents, it's definitely difficult to actually get strings going, just because everything's minus on hit, so you can get out of hit zone really easily. But as soon as you start getting to high percents and you put them in disadvantage like that and get that back air, really deep back air there, but still was able to clean out that stock. Just able to recognize that Arrow didn't have too many directions left he could go after that. It went too low. Alrighty. Let's see what kind of bomb setup he goes. Throws it up.
Just gonna reset. Doesn't really get too much off of the bomb setups, but I mean he's still able to maintain pressure. That's good.
Yeah. Arrow's not quite getting the timing right on these, or he's a little bit hesitant when he's in really close positioning to actually try and detonate the bomb, because there is a little bit of a detonation animation. But gonna get that up air, close out that stock too.
Wow. That has a hitbox out there. I didn't know that.
Yep. The landing hitbox of the forward smash definitely caught people in Smash Forward, and as you can see, it's still back here too.
Is that the sweet spot, or is that just like the...
That's like the little thud outside of the hammer. The sweet spot definitely is.
Oh, I think if he waited a little bit longer, you would have broken the shield.
I think he was maybe potentially looking for a parry, and then kind of second-guessed it. It's like, you know what? If I miss this parry, I'm about to die. So I think he just decided, okay, I'll just take the shield damage instead.
Ooh, that does actually kill. I died at the same percent from that same thing.
Yeah, I mean it still was a strong move in Smash 4 as well.
I didn't know that.
So definitely.
Then again, I never really saw too many DDDs.
Yeah,
just in Smash 4.
It was like what, him and that's about
that's about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, so like I don't know any DDDs really at least in SoCal that I saw. So this is rare footage. I guess not so rare anymore, since I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing a lot more DDDs coming out.
Yep. Okay. And we're back at Pokemon Stadium. This is actually the widest stage in terms of blast zones.
Really? Okay.
It's a little bit lower than some of the other ones. Not like universally lower, but remembering the blast zones in Smash Ultimate is a little bit harder, just because it's not like two stages are smaller and then everything else is the same size. It's a little bit more difficult, so you're just gonna have to look at those units and see. But a lot of them have like the same average horizontal, and if it is different, it's usually not more than 2 or 3 units.
Right. Okay. It's good to know. So we're really focusing more on like just the platform placement and the ledge, how the ledge mechanics are.
Yeah.
Oh, well, smart.
Yeah, hits back to Bogordo. Uses that. Okay, the boomerang forces out a high projectile, or high recovery, but it doesn't quite work out there for his pressure.
Nice roll read there.
I think you can actually do out of shield. You can do up B, just because you don't have to jump cancel anymore. You can just do regular up B out of shield, and it'll just be do it automatically. Wow. And wow,
that was the what was it? The bomb just hit.
Okay.
Hollywood Esports Teenies.
Yep, we definitely got to talk about those once the match is over. Alrighty. Is that jab in?
I mean, we're both driving, so.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
Alright, anyways. We're being told to
Advertise.
for shilling later. Okay, anyways. Gets that weak nair.
We now return to your regularly scheduled commentary.
Yes.
And we see more Gordos going out, the woodworks.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like as the meta progresses, people are going to notice more. That, because you could hit back these Gordos even in Smash 4, but there's a lot of projectiles that actually don't have too much. Oh my god, I can't believe that did that.
So the boomerang hit the Gordo on the way back, and the Gordo hit Dedede and killed him.
Yep. Sometimes the benefit of using a Gordo is that your hurtbox and hitbox are simultaneous, so then you'll both get hit and trade with it basically. So it works for Dedede, but with a character like Link where you can use projectiles to hit them back, and it's definitely a good aspect for Link in this matchup.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the matchup really comes from what, yeah. See, like, that's the matchup, essentially. You don't really have to be anywhere near the Gordo to hit it back at him. You can just throw a projectile.
Yeah, and then it's free damage for the Link.
Yeah, I mean, he can't do anything. He's still in recovery, so might as well take it when you can.
Yep.
And then you can also do that, too. If you want to set up, if he's trying to set up Gordo pressure on the ledge, you just throw a boomerang or a bomb. There's a lot of outs to the Gordo pressure, but I really do like how Yoichi is still applying the pressure, just trying to get those reads out, just trying to see what he wants to do.
Yep, a little bit hesitant, decides to jump out of shield instead.
That was kind of suspect. Just gave up stage pressure, or stage control.
Alright, get that forward throw in. A lot of playing like Smash 4, you know, like the standard ledge trapping and stuff like that. Ooh, but I like that. Just a quick aerial out of shield. Of course, jump squad is only 3 frames in this game, so that's a lot faster than trying to drop your shield and then answer with something else.
You actually cancel shield drop. Like, if you do it, like, you can get out of it, right, by jumping. So you jump full 8 frames or something.
Yeah, regular shield drop is 11 frames, plus if you get hit on your shield with an aerial, it's an extra 4 frames, so it's up to a quarter of a second of lag. Potentially that you have to deal before you can even throw out an aerial. Oh, but that forward air!
I like that. That was really good awareness from Arrow to kind of fall with Yoichi, and just I don't think he was expecting him to be that close. It's super deceptive, like, because when you both fly off in the same direction, I feel like it's like the camera zooms in a little bit, and you kind of I kind of get a little bit disoriented, like, and misproportion where my character is to where somebody else is.
Right.
Good awareness on Arrow. Tying it up. 1-1. Where are we going?
Yeah, we're going to a game 3 scenario. As we get deeper into bracket, you're going to see more of the recognizable names and doing really well here. Alright, Pilot Wings, I believe. Yep. I don't know if I haven't met a single person that's actually played a Pilot Wings game, but you know what? It's a very nice looking stage.
You know who probably has? Yoichi. That's probably why he chose it on his counter pick.
And of course you got Woohoo Island in the background, which is very nice to see. Alright. Gets that jab in, she's able to hit back that Gordo. Of course, Dedede has a good recovery, so it's not going to have to worry about directional air dodge off stage too much.
I mean, you can still do it to mix them up. You can also do it. You can also do it to like to kind of trick your opponent getting back on the stage. Just air dodge down when they're not expecting it.
Yep. Alright, I like that.
Space the breath there, that's fine.
Yeah, like I said before, arrows out of shield are going to be very important in this game. Okay, don't know what he actually hit him with,
yeah.
Yeah, the Gordo interrupted him, and I think it probably was enough.
I think it was enough till, yeah, I saw the animation. So he probably just volleyballed the Gordo back and he died.
Yeah. Arrow definitely trying to play some what's the word I'm looking for? Ghetto melee?
Ghetto melee.
Yeah, trying to do some wavelands and stuff like that on the platforms. Not quite what they used to be in melee, but you know.
You really don't want a waveland on. There's no benefit to doing it other than just styling. Or I guess if you want to for sure land on the ledge of the or the very tip of the platform, I guess you can waveland.
Or I guess if you're like against a slow character enough as Dedede, then it can potentially have something. There's only 1 frame there. and you can actually catch them on regular get up and shield. So most of the time you're not going to get hit unless you have a lasting hitbox and you time it correctly. So you don't have to worry about that too much. I like that parry, but not expecting the jab, so couldn't parry it their second and third time.
You ever seen anyone like parry a full jab string?
Not quite yet, no. Not in tournament anyway.
Right. H is still living. Right. Getting back on safely. Still a little bit of a disadvantage state. Does up toss not kill in this game? Or does not, Link's new up toss not kill?
It has to be related for Sense Energy. Usually you see it on the light character, so you probably wanted to opt it for stage control, get some more damage instead. And then try and kill something like that, and you just teleport it off the screen.
Yo, I'm gonna need Dedede to exit stage left, please. Where the cane at? Just pull him out.
Gonna have to try and close out this stock. I mean, he got some really good ones on that first game, especially, you know, with those bare edge guards, but we're not quite seeing that. We're seeing more of the safe play coming from Yoichi this time around.
I think Arrow's just a little bit, like, I think Yoichi's a lot more hesitant now to do stuff, because I think Arrow's kind of figured him out a little bit, kind of understand what he wants to accomplish.
Oh, yep.
That should be it. Yep.
Very nice stuff. Just pressuring with that boomerang force a high recovery, catch him with the up B, and that's going to be Arrow taking it 2-0. Okay.
Yep.
Dang, he didn't make the drinks yet. Okay, so at Hollywood Action Tuesdays, we have these things called Hollywood Esports Teenies.
Esports Teenies.